The United States has accused Russia of cheating and helping North Korea get around UN sanctions. Nikki Haley at the UN said Washington has evidence that the North has been allowed by Russia to get, among other things, fuel. Aram explains.
The US and Russia have often clashed at the UN Security Council over a number of issues, and Monday's emergency meeting was no different. The US envoy Nikki Haley lashed out at Moscow for what she called systematic violations of sanctions against North Korea.
Despite its repeated support for UN sanctions, Russia is actively working to undermine the enforcement of the Security Council's sanctions on North Korea. Its violations are not one-offs. They are systematic. Russia has not simply looked the other way as its nationals and entities engage in activities explicitly prohibited by UN sanctions. Russia has engaged in a concerted campaign in the Security Council to cover up violations of sanctions, whether they're committed by Russia or citizens of other states.
Haley added that Washington has evidence of these alleged violations, which include helping the North get banned fuel and refusing to expel a blacklisted North Korean. Russia's UN ambassador Vasily Nebenzia immediately hit back at suggestions Moscow pushed for an independent report on sanctions' progress to hide its breaches.
The United States delegation intentionally heightened the tensions surrounding the issue of transferring to the Council of the interim report by the Council of Experts, and they want to use this tribune in order to impose on the international community their own vision of the situation. What is being said is that the Russians are trying to exert pressure on the panel of experts. Well, we would like to once and for all put an end to such insinuations.
China also weighed in. The Chinese envoy said Beijing is implementing sanctions on the North, but warned that confronting Pyongyang would be a dead end. Ma Xiaozu also called for progress in negotiations and urged the Security Council to remain united on the issue. Aram, Arirang News.